Resolved, the United States federal government should ban all testing that requires use of animals. I stand in affirmation. Before I state my 3 specific grounds, allow me to define my following key terms that are pertinent to this debate. From dictionary.com, ban, to officially or legally prohibit all, the whole quantity or extent of a particular group or thing. From PETA.org, testing requirements the use of animals is, quote, government regulations in most countries that require some animal-based toxicity testing as a condition for the importation or sale of pesticides, industrial chemicals, drugs and vaccines, genetically manipulated foods, and some consumer products, end quote. For this debate, sponsored by PETA, we will restrict the debate to those tests required for the market approval of the above products. Contention 1. Animal testing is less desirable than other techniques. The 3 R's evaluation established a hierarchy of ethical behavior in regards to animal testing. Russell and Birch, 1959. Quote, the 3 modes are now considered the 3 R's of human technique. Replacement means the substitution of conscious living higher animals, humans. Reduction means the reduction of the number of animals used to obtain this information. Refinement means any decrease in the incidence or severity of inhuman procedures, end quote. Because of the 3 R's research, all scientific research is now required to conform with the 3 R's. Robinson 05, quote, all research using animals in the United States, for example, universities and pharmaceutical companies, is regulated by the Animal Welfare Act. The 3 R's are implicit in the Animal Welfare Act, and any scientist planning to use animals in their research must first determine why there's no alternative and the number of animals used, and any suffering caused and will be kept at a minimum, end quote. And science, therefore, has adopted the standard practice of animal testing that animal testing should only be used in most rare and extreme circumstances. Thus, the live testing of animals is the least desirable scientific approach. Contention 2. Alternative modes of testing exist. Plus, they are more effective. Helen Martson, cited in the New Internationalist magazine, June 2011, sums it up beautifully. Quote, a battery of human-specific in vitro methodologies and preclinical testing is far more predictive than depending on data from other species. Even the US FDA confirms that 9 out of the 10 drugs proven successful in animal testing fail in human trials. In the past, much research has been based on the animals because we did not know any better. Today, we are far more aware of the dangers of extrapolating from one species to another. And we have scientific in vitro research methods, mass spectrometry, genome mapping, innovative imaging techniques, just to name a few, end quote. The impact, therefore, is this. Science has advanced so far in the last 60 years that we no longer need animals for live testing. Thus, a full ban is justified on all procedures that utilize animal testing for animals, using animals for live testing. Contention 3. Live animal testing procedures have harmful effects on humans. Pippin and Sullivan, 2013. Quote, humans respond differently to administered pharmaceuticals than other animals. According to some estimates, adverse drug reactions are responsible for 2.2 million hospitalizations, 106,000 deaths annually. A shocking low 56% of the known human teratogens are positive in one of the 6 specified species surveyed, end quote. The article continues to establish a case over the last 4 decades where drugs have been tested okay, but were released to the public with thousands of deaths and mutilations. On the flip side, drugs that we know and use regularly with minimal side effects would never have made it to the market under animal testing requirements. Penicillin and aspirin are noted in the above paper as products that are toxic to nearly all animal species. Therefore, animal testing is not effective in determining effects of products on humans and requiring them to produce contrary results that result directly in human deaths. Burden. Having established that the alternatives to animal testing exist, are preferred, are statistically at least as effective as testing in vivo directly on animals, I lay the following burden on my opponent. The opposition must prove that the alternatives to animal testing are less effective and less desirable than in vivo live testing of animals. This is the key evaluative statement in this round, and I ask my opponent to present such a case to the audience. Thank you.